Raj is a full-time student and ex-professional footballer who played at Hull City. Before he came to me, he was wasting hours a day scrolling social media. He wasn't making the money that he knew he could be making in the right opportunity.
I looked into it, trading, dropshipping, FBA, and it just never worked. I think it's that fear of losing money. You think that, it's a scam, it's not going to work. I can do it myself. Because like I said, I come home from training at like 2.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I did when I came home. Like, I actually can't tell you.
So in this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain, show you what it looks like if you're a full-time student, you're a professional, you're ex-professional, what it looks like, and the results you can see getting into high-ticket sales.
I think it's been, life-changing. When I was playing professionally, I wish I'd found this 2 years ago. You can see results within the month, within a few weeks.
Yeah.
You can look at it, all these people selling courses and things like that, I think, it's a scam, but it's not, because I went through it, did it, landed a role and earned money. If anyone is in that position now, even if you're working the job or if you're playing football and then you have these hours, you have to use that time.
Raj actually loved working with me in the program so much, he paid for his best friend to work one-on-one with me as well, because he knows his friend is ready to work hard in the right opportunity. Enjoy. So I'm here with Raj. Raj, introduce yourself for the people that don't know who you are.
Yeah, so my name is Raj Pallet. I'm 21 years old from England. I'm an ex-professional footballer.
Cool. So you reached out to me. We started working together maybe three months ago now. Since then, you landed a role very quickly. You've recommended friends to the program that are absolutely crushing it. You are being mentored by a company that's turning over millions of dollars a month. And you've done all of that while playing football and while studying medicine at a very prestigious school in England. How has being in the program, working with me, everything we've given you been so far, your overall experience?
Yeah, I think it's been, life-changing. It's not an exaggeration. Being able to learn a skill so well, so quickly, and then being placed in a company who's turning over crazy amounts of money, it's a blessing, to be honest, to be able to be surrounded by those sort of people and getting mentored for free, essentially. It's actually helped my communication skills in medicine. So when I'm speaking to patients, I'm actually using the skills that I've learned from setting, from closing with my consultations. And also for me going forward, I'm already learning skills for me to be able to start my own business in the future, later down the line. So that's been a big blessing, to be honest.
Okay, let's touch on that, because you've been in the program a bit more than 3 months. I think you haven't hit that huge milestone, $10,000 a month yet.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing for you is the position you're in with the company you're working with, where you're working for the business owner, the CEO that's making $400,000 a month on an Instagram account, fitness coach. You're speaking to him every day. You're being mentored by him every day on sales, on business, on marketing, on content, but also by his sales manager that's making about $100,000 a month, that's teaching you sales as well.
Yeah.
Has that been the biggest, value add for you, is being inside a company where you're learning so much and you're obviously earning at the same time?
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, I've not hit that massive milestone, but for me to just be able to earn the money I am earning on the side, to support my studies and life at the moment, and learn the skills, that was always what it was for me. I think I mentioned when I first got on the call with one of your guys that I wanted to learn the skills, and I said to myself, even if I didn't earn the money, I was more bothered about me learning the skills because I knew that would benefit me in life. Yeah. But I've obviously earned money at the same time as doing that and the skills.
The money's
and I've
nice
still,
as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But the main thing is, for me, is the skills. Because if you get good at something, the money follows. That's what I've always been told. It's what my coach says. It's what the sales manager says. You have to get good at it, and then the money will come.
Okay. So I've been running this program for about 1.5 years. Never in that time frame have I had someone join the program and pay for their friend to join the program. Obviously, you paid for your best friend Vaughn to join the program. He's crushing it now, making good money, learning a lot. Why did you do that? Not as a person, but what did you love so much about the program that made you so confident to put your own money on the line for your friend?
Because I knew it'd work. Simple as. You can look at it all these people selling courses and things like that. I think, oh, it's a scam, but it's not, because I went through it, did it, landed a role and earned money.
Mm-hmm.
So then why wouldn't I give that back to my friends to be able to help them, especially when, because my friend is also, a professional footballer who has the same mindset, who'll work just as hard and actually get the same results. Mm-hmm. So the program works. So if it works, that's the reason why I was so confident in actually being able to pay for my friend. And it's not like you should take my money. It's not about that. Every week I'm in communication with you, with Henry, and with the rest of your team. And that's what.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I had a call with Vaughn. He loved the program. He maybe it was an excuse, maybe an objection. I don't know what it was. He had some issues with banks overseas, and he was kind of just waiting. It went about a month. He didn't do much. I assume you had some personal chats with him. Yeah. And then you could just see that where you are now, you probably had the same fear, same emotions before you joined the program. You knew he just needed to do it. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, Vaughn, awesome guy, super smart, but it's like, I'll use this analogy because it hits kind of hard for people, it's like when you have that fat friend that keeps saying he's going to go to the gym and he never goes to the gym. You're just like, man, what are you doing? You're saying you're going to do this thing, but you're just not doing it. Like, you're being stupid. There's no logic there. Yeah. You've seen other people do this. You know that it works. So I think what you did is just like, you showed him that you back this program, and then he like followed, and now he's obviously crushing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good analogy. I agree. Yeah.
Thank you. Before you started working with me, did you look into any other stuff online, dropshipping, all this stuff? The list goes on.
Yeah, all of it. Okay. I looked into it, trading, dropshipping, FBA, and it just never worked, or I didn't fully give it a go. Whereas this time I just went all in because I was reaching out for help. Yeah. And I knew that from seeing the other testimonials, from seeing that you worked with athletes specifically, this would be my thing, that I'd actually commit. And it was that commitment to something that worked that has allowed me to actually succeed. Yeah, before it's always been, those things might work, but it's just, you can't go from, Vaughn did it 0 to 7 days. I did it in 0 to a month. Mm-hmm. You can't land a role like that or earn money in those other things. It takes a lot longer. So
for sure. To share a little perspective, the coach that you work with makes, roughly $400,000 a month. He has his fitness company, but he also has his consulting mentorship company. He charges about $8,000 US for people to work with him to teach them what he knows about fitness and scaling their companies. So people usually pay him $8,000 to teach him those things. The situation you're in after you've worked with me and I connected you with his coach is he's paying you to teach the things that he knows. So now you're getting paid by a business owner that's making multiple millions a year online, running the business that maybe you see yourself running one day, and like you're getting paid to do it, which is, I think, is like the skills, but also the money at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Cool. I remember our call where you heard all the things, you heard what we do, you saw the testimonials, but there was still that little bit of doubt whether you could be in this space, whether you could fully step into it, whether you could fully succeed. Did that come from just you hadn't done it before, you didn't have proof that, it would specifically work for you? Or where do you think that came from?
Yeah, I think it's that fear of losing money. I think, everyone has that attachment to money growing up. Yeah. When you've not invested in yourself before. Yeah. You think that, it's a scam, it's not going to work. I can do it myself. Yeah. Those are the things you think, but then actually investing in yourself, paying someone who's already been through what you want to go through, who has the skills you have, getting a mentor, that's the way to learn. Every successful person, including my fitness coach, a coach I'm working for, he's learned from getting mentored, paying people to essentially coach him. And that's why he's so good at what he does. Yeah. So in the same way, I had to realize that the only way to actually learn skills that I wanted to or be successful is actually learn from somebody who's already done it. And if that involves, it's not I'm just paying the money and then that's it, it's gone. It's the money is literally, I can see it coming back into me through the skills. So that's how I weighed it up in my head at that moment, is I need that mentorship.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, you can do it on your own if you want to go slowly, but every single top athlete in the world, entrepreneur, business person, any high performer in the top 0.1% has had a mentor and leaned on someone that has already done what they want to do to get where they want to go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you can spend 6 months trying to learn the skills on YouTube and trying to land a role, or you can pay for the skills, be in a role within a month. If you have a busy schedule like Raj, or like Raj's best friend, you can do the modules even quicker and land a role within a week.
Yeah, exactly. And if I think about it, I'm paying £9.5 thousand pounds, 9.5k a year to learn medicine here.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. I'm paying for somebody to teach me how to become a good doctor. So it's the same way. I paid someone to teach me how to become the best setter, best closer, whatever you want it to be, to actually learn the skills to be in the space.
For sure.
No difference.
Okay. So your situation is a little bit different. You know, if there's someone studying medicine watching this video, awesome. They'll resonate perfectly with you. But most people probably aren't. So let's say most of the athletes we work with, they come to us, they're footballers, they're rugby players, whatever sport they play, they're working a job on the side. We do have quite a few pros now as well, but they're working a job on the side. Would you recommend they pick something up like this, where they first start working a few hours a day, as they see results, they go all in, and obviously quit their job from there?
Yeah, I think so, 100%. If I look at my schedule now, because I'm still playing semi-professional football here, so I'm still training 2-3 times a week, and I basically have a 9 to 5 study.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, it can be as busy as having a job and playing football.
I can imagine.
There's enough time in the day to actually still give everything to the coach you're working for.
Yeah.
So you hit what they need, and also earn that extra bit of money and learn the skills on the side. There's enough time. If you really want to make it work, it'll work, no matter how busy you are.
Agreed.
I feel like it all comes down to like desperation, how much you actually want it in anything.
Yeah.
The time is there. Yeah.
I mean, like, everyone has the same time in a day. So how does Elon Musk manage 5 different companies and the greatest entrepreneur of all time, and you can't work a job, play football, and work 2 hours a day?
Yeah.
Right.
You can.
Well, it's like most people can't. Even you'll be surprised, but the professional footballers I speak to, even they tell me they're just doom scrolling all day.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when I was playing professionally, I wish I'd found this 2 years ago, because like I said, I'd come home from training at like 2.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what I did when I came home. Like, I actually can't tell you, but that time would have been best spent learning this, being involved in this. And obviously you didn't have this program 2 years ago, so I can't get too sad, but but yeah, if anyone is in that position now, even if you're working the job or if you're playing football and then you have these hours, you have to use that time. Yeah.
Again, it's like, you don't have to, but like, if you're not willing to do that work, then you can't complain about the situation you're in.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
If you're not willing to sacrifice for the life you want, the life you want becomes a sacrifice. And like, you can complain about that as much as you want, but I think a lot of footballers, even pros, just revert to laziness and being comfortable when they know they could be doing so much more. It does take hard work, but like, if you give your all to something, I've never seen someone give their all and not succeed and get the outcome that they want, especially in this program, when we were so ready to give everything back as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. How much you put in, what you put in is what you get out. Generally, like, that's life in general, in sports and studying in business.
Yeah.
The hours you put in, but also from the right people, and the people with the right skills, that's important. Yeah, you'll get what you want out of it.
For sure. Let's play a bit of devil's advocate here, because we have a guarantee. We don't want to work for people that aren't going to get results. Let me ask you, being a client, seeing the community, all those things, speaking to the team, who shouldn't do this? Who should not get into appointment setting? Who should not work with me?
Somebody who doesn't want to learn. This isn't one of those, well, anything in life, but this isn't one of those programs where you can just come here and, you'll just, I'll watch a video and then you'll suddenly get all the skills and then land a role. It doesn't work. You genuinely have to study
Yeah.
each video. You have to commit yourself to the coaching calls, to the calls with Henry and the rest of the team, and actually practice a skill, because how are you going to get good at it unless you actually commit to the skill and put in the work to learn it? This isn't for somebody who's just who thinks it's the job or the opportunity is just going to fall in their lap. Yeah. You also have to put in the work, and then you and the rest of the team put in the work to actually help us land a role at the same time. It works both ways. So yeah, if you're not willing to put in the work, it's not going to be for you.
Yeah. And the good thing is that's a constant truth with every opportunity in the world.
Yeah.
Like if someone tells you that you don't have to learn, you don't have to do X thing, you can just copy someone's Forex trading signals and make 100 grand a month, something's up. Right.
Yeah.
So I completely agree. But when you look at it as well, I think it was 3 weeks of you showing up to the calls with me, and then you were pretty much in a role and you were super busy at the time. So it's like, you're not climbing Mount Everest. You just have to show up consistently, and we're gonna support you.
100%. Yeah. To put it into perspective, it's one of the easiest things to work hard at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you have any ounce of discipline, work ethic, which as an athlete you do, which is why athletes have done so well in this program. But anyone in general, if you have that bit of self-discipline, consistency, you can see results within the month, within a few weeks, because that's the type of job and space this is. Then from there, you still have to show up and learn, because it's not like, I'm not sure, people might think, okay, now you've got the role, that's it. No, it's continue to actually hit the 10K month, to hit the 15, 20 and go and progress. You have to keep learning. Otherwise you'll just stall.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, let's use Vaughan as an example. He landed the role. I think he's working a few hours more than he thought he was, but I can also guarantee he's learning 100 times more than he thought he would. He's probably enjoying the hard work 10 times more than he thought he would. In the next 3 months, he's going to make way more money than he thought he would as well. So it's like,
100%.
If you're the type of person that's ready to work towards your goals, like this is an opportunity that will reward you. That's just like the nature of being in sales.
I'm not going to speak too much because Vaughan might do his own one at some point, but I called with him like last week, and we were just like laughing and smiling. He was loving it so much because he's not felt that sort of, he's described it and we both described it as meaning. Like we're actually making a difference, because I'm working in a company that is helping men lose weight. And I'm actually directly involved in helping people lose weight and change their lives. Like it's real, like what you see. Of course, the money is there, but it is secondary. You're there to help people, and I'm actually being involved in actually helping people change their lives better as well as mine. And that provides meaning, which me and Mom were like, that's so cool. We're learning skills, earning money, helping people, being important to somebody. It's so good. Yeah.
I'm sure you got into medicine for similar reasons. I'm sure you're very connected to that. That kind of drive, which is cool. I mean, I worked with the fitness company when I made 11K a month. I'm sure you heard this story before you started working with me. So all over my Instagram. I still to this day see people that have lost 100, 200 pounds for the coach I used to work for. And I was like, wait, I set that guy a year ago, and now he's able to play with his kids. He's lost 100 pounds and I got paid for it. Right. So it is pretty cool to see as well. This angle as well, I'm curious. A lot of footballers have this identity where football's everything. To some professionals that I've spoken to, it actually helps them take their mind off football. 3 p.m. comes around, they finished. They have another thing that they find enjoyment from outside of training. They have the kind of entrepreneurial sales identity as well. Do you, if you put yourself in the shoes of 1-2 years ago when you were a professional footballer, do you think that would have helped you maybe be a better footballer, gone further, however that would have played out?
I mentioned, or I've thought about before, the idea of a bubble. So when you're playing in football, in sports, it's you're in the football team or whatever sporting team you're in, and like that's it, everyday training. Everything you do on the pitch, if you're a bad session, then you'll have a bad day. If you're a good session, you have a great day. And that becomes your identity. So, but then when you have something else going on in your life, you come out of that bubble, you realize football is not everything. It's there's more to life. And having that entrepreneurial side, working in a business, it gives you confidence
Yeah.
when you're actually in training, in daily life, that I'm working for this company, I'm learning these skills, which most people aren't. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't have to solely rely on my football anymore.
Yeah.
And I actually have something else that I love and I enjoy. So I agree absolutely with that. Yeah.
Here's another thing as well. Like, the sad reality is not every professional, whether you're a footballer, rugby player, whatever, is going to make top money straight away. I recently did a bit of a testimonial in person with a footballer, James Bulkley. Played for New Zealand, played for Chelsea's academy, played for Southampton, bunch of clubs, right? Grew up in England, now in Australia. He said the biggest thing for him is like, now he can let go of football. He doesn't rely on that for an income. He can detach because he's making money appointment setting. So now that's actually made him a better player, because who cares whether he gets cut, he gets a better contract. He can travel, he can do what he wants. He knows he'll be able to pay rent and live his life anyway.
Yeah. It's feel like that with anything. Like, when you stop, of course you care, but you stop, the fear leaves you. I think the fear leaves you because you have something else going on, something to fall back on. Yeah, that reliability, that, rent will come in, you've got food and you're okay. Then that 100% makes you a better player on the pitch, because you don't have fear. That's the one thing that stops a lot of us is our own mindset, our fear, what other thing, confidence. So as soon as that goes, you become more free on the pitch for sure.
And to be honest, I don't think I've met any professional footballer ever, unless you're making a couple million a year, that wouldn't benefit from making an extra $5,000 a month while developing a skill set outside of your career.
Yeah, unless you're playing in the Prem.
Yeah.
Or Championship, whatever, here in England, then and the career only lasts, even if you are playing at the Prem, the career only lasts, if you're lucky, 10 years.
Yeah.
It takes you to 30-ish. What are you doing for the next 50 years of your life?
For sure.
You have to do something. I think this is one of the best things.
I spoke to a guy that used to live in my building in Dubai. He won, I think, Premier League with Chelsea. Older guy. Dennis was his name. I forget his last name.
With Dennis Wise, right?
Yes.
With Dennis Wise?
You know?
What? Your building? Yeah, of course.
Okay, fair.
It's huge. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Dennis. Man, this guy, side note, I used to go to the gym. He would run on the treadmill. He would sprint for 2 hours and not break a sweat. Oh. I don't know what kind of cardio he had. But anyway, spoke to him at the local coffee shop. I told him what he do. He was like, that's awesome. He was actually watching a few players, trying to scout them from England. He's seen a lot of players. I think he works with Chelsea now pretty closely. He said so many players struggle with not only financial literacy, but also like having skills and transitioning into another career outside of football.
Yeah.
Because like you hear about the players that keep playing till they're 30, 35, 40. But what about the ones that don't? That get injured, that stop playing, that don't make the next team at 23, 20, 25? Like, what are those people meant to do? And unfortunately, a lot of them go into construction, go into picking up jobs they don't want. And if you go from being a high performer, like a high level athlete, on top of the world, dreams are true, cut, normal job, low wages, you're not that valued. Like, I can imagine what that would be like. Luckily, I was still playing football when I was washing dishes. But if I wasn't, and I would have been dropped, like, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't find appointment setting when I did.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, I was a professional here. I didn't have a long career or anything like that, but I still do work with here, like the PFA, the Professional Football Association, mentoring like Asian footballers, young Asian footballers coming through. And one of the things that is important from my journey is I actually learned. I was studying at the same time as playing football, which allowed me to come into medicine when I didn't want to do football and when it didn't work out fully. Yeah. So one of the things is actually helping people younger than me now realize that you should be doing something else aside from football. Yeah. Which, I get exactly what Dennis was saying.
Yeah. I think medicine, if you have a passion for that, whether you're going some sort of down a route like that, is awesome. I think we offer the same thing, just in a different way as well.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like, you don't have to work with us, but I think the worst thing you can do as a footballer is nothing at all. So whether it's medicine, whether you become a lawyer, just don't sit around doom scroll all day and do nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, Cool. Would you recommend this program to someone that's either a professional, semi-professional athlete that wants more freedom, more money in their life?
Yeah. I paid for one.
Fair. Fair. Okay. Do you think this program has the opportunity to truly change someone's life if they work towards the change?
Yes. Absolutely.
Simple. Beautiful. Okay. Anything you want to add? Any piece of advice about people that are either on the fence or just saw this video organically on YouTube and they've made it till the end, past our waffle about Dennis Wise?
I was in your exact shoes. You know, you might get on a call with Leon's team and you're just thinking, can I give that money up or should I do it? And you're in that boat where you want to give up the money and just do it. I literally was in your shoes 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And getting rid of that fear of money and switching my mindset into thinking this is an investment into myself and having the mindset that even if this doesn't work, I've taken that step for the better, for me to actually better myself. It'll pay off, but this works because I've done it. My friend's done it. Literally every day, if you go on the community, there's people landing roles. It works. It's just about overcoming yourself. So if you're sat on the fence, man, I'm telling you now, I'm not just saying this because Leon's got me on this call or anything like that. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm speaking from the heart, speaking truthfully. It will change your life.
And you've paid for it to change someone else's life. So you mean it as well, clearly.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Raj, appreciate it. Story's been great so far. We're not finished yet. Vaughn will be on here in a month, 2 months, I'm sure. Good to have him on. Other than that, we'll stay in touch. Looking forward to hitting some big milestones, making some good money as well.
Sure. Cheers, Leon.
Thanks, Raj.